I'm sitting here with a man who has been a judge, the youngest judge in Israel for 11 years. You have been, you are a meditation teacher. You've been in the commission of the Israel Parliament for the question about future and sustainability. You're doing reconciliation work. I would like to go back to the point when you remember your life shifted in a way that you felt like, I want to go in a direction that now led you to this point. Could you identify something like the call, the moment that reached you when you felt, okay, something will change now, or I'm going another path?
We are all looking, for the moment of enlightenment, but I don't think it works like this.
Maybe not enlightenment, just where you felt,
yes, but
I have to change something.
It's an evolution. And it's in a way connecting the dots. Being a judge, when I was a judge, I didn't even imagine that I will do this kind of work. And then when I became a meditation teacher, it brought me closer. And then I left judges, which was not common on this time, and I became the commissioner for future generations in the Israeli parliament. So this thing of connecting the dots brought me more and more to this place, which is a holistic place, that really combines all these worlds that I was working in. And in every part of my life, I think, there were some changing moments. But when I'm looking inside, also for the enlightened moments of insights, I think it always was some kind of evolution. It was not a moment that I could say this was a paradigm shift and enough. There is no space, no place that you can rest and say, okay, I've done it. There is something, it's a constant work, constant spiritual, emotional, intellectual work that we do inside, special, constant awareness work, that we really feel that it goes deeper and deeper and deeper. It's like a spiral. It goes always. Even this moment when I'm talking to you should be a changing moment, a paradigm shift moment.
Would you, do you think there are special people you met that were something like a hint for you?
Yes, actually, the meditation I created, it's called Nigun. Nigun is a tune, a toning. And it combines three words: Nefesh, which is the soul, Guf, which is the body, and Neshama, which is the spirit. And I can say that I came from a religious family, Jewish religious family. And I got a religious education. And what was really amazing, that when I was able to let go of all these mediators to God, all these, what I call the people who make business out of religion, who make business out of God, and I really felt that I don't need any mediator between me and God. I think this, my grandfather, my mother, my father, they were really the people who gave me this inspiration. Because what left after I left this kind of tough religious work, the spiritual work remained. And actually I was dealing with spirituality since I was born, It's like when you are in a religious family, and then when was this kind of shift, and I felt free to let go of those who are trying to make us guilty because of God, or are trying to make us do things because of God, or are trying to take our freedom because of God. So when I really was freed, then all of a sudden all this great spiritual energy came to me as a free energy. This is a main point. And the other point was my meeting with the East. It was like meeting the work of Osho and doing some work with. He was not in his body when I met him, but I didn't meet him. I just, came through his books. But they were really touching me because of this kind of freedom that is in his books. That I think I agree with him or not, but there is something very, very deep that I got in. And I also got to know some Western work, and especially I think the name of the guy who was my first teacher is Rafi Rosen. He was well known years ago. He's a bioenergetic teacher. And he actually, I think after Reich and Gerda Boysen in England, he is one of the famous guys, and he was actually my first teacher. And he gave me the feeling of an understanding how to really let go, how to really rest on existence and let this energetic work take its place. So he is one of the guys. The other one is Viresh. Viresh is from university. He was my teacher in university for several years. We become friends, and I really, really like him. And I also met Dalai Lama in the Israeli parliament and other spiritual great leaders. And I can say that every meeting with every one of them, every meeting with every rabbi, Jewish rabbi, even he is Orthodox, and even if I don't agree with many things he's doing, still this kind of wisdom is very, very deep and strong in me. And I can go on.